What up, YouTube? AR Platinum. All right, I'm going to show you guys up in New York how you can use the little bit of info that they give you to kind of get an idea of how many of each prize there's going to be. So we'll use the $7 million golden ticket as an example. And I'll give you my best guess. Now, I could be way off, but I'm pretty sure I'm kind of close of exactly what the amounts of each ticket are and the total print run, even though they don't tell you that information. So I'm sure most of you guys have seen this ticket. If not in person, I'm sure you've seen Donatello scratch a bazillion of these. And, hey, Donatello, maybe you can use some of this info. I'm not sure if you're doing this or not. But anyway, so what you can do is you can look here in New York. Well, I'm here in Texas, but here on the old interwebs, in New York, they give you the prize value and then the chances of winning. Well, that's not all. They also give you the overall odds, and they have a, where is it? I got a familiar, the top prize report. So you can actually look at this, and you can use this a little bit to help you out too. So let me click there. Now we'll go to the $7 million golden ticket. So we can see that there is one grand prize left, and there are 6 of the $25,000 tickets left. Okay. Now, I don't know how long ago this ticket was made. I'm not as familiar. Like I said, I'm just starting to do this for you guys. So I'm not sure exactly when this ticket came out. But what I can do is use the data that they have given me for the $7 million golden ticket. And I know that there's 1 of them left, disregard the number symbols, and 6 of those left. Now, what you can do is, since you know the odds, which are all right here, these are your odds. So let's go ahead, just so I don't confuse anybody. Prize money and odds. Not oods, they are odds. Now, what you can do is you can assume that the top prize, they're not going to have very many of them. Usually, in some states, I've seen they only start with 1. I would say 3 is probably a safe bet, but it may even be more like 2. From my experience with the Texas lottery, a lot of these usually have about 10 to 12 million as their total print run. So assuming that there's 3 grand prizes, and the odds are 1 in 3,708,000, all you got to do is multiply the amount of total prizes you think there are, the grand prize, by the odds. And then you get 11,124,000. All right, so, you can actually check, just assume that, just put that down there. Assume that's the total print run. Divide each one of the odds by the total print run, and you'll get the amount of tickets potentially for, said print run. So in this case, if I'm thinking that there's 3 total prizes, 3 grand prizes, for the golden ticket, then that would mean there's 45 of the $25,000 ones, 135 of the $10,000. And you see, most of these are pretty damn solid, even numbers, right? You get a little bit of 0.17, 0.39, 0.30, but, that's going to happen every now and then. So for the most part, you're talking about some pretty consistent odds. And then if you take and you actually add up the total number of tickets and divide it by your total odds, or total print run, print run divided by total number of tickets. 1 in 3.83 is your overall odds. And over here, they're giving us 1 in 3.82. That's pretty damn close. So that's one of the ways that you can kind of do this. Now, you can manipulate this, of course. You could say there's 2 grand prizes, and that would drop us down to a print run of 7,416,000. And then you could just copy that. If you're good with Excel, it makes things much easier. And you can see if there were 2, which could be the case. I don't know. The easiest way to do this would be to look as soon as a ticket comes out. As soon as it comes out, if you're in New York. Hey, a new ticket just came out. All right, let's go down to the lottery report, look at the top prize report, and since it just came out, somebody probably hasn't won the ticket yet, right? Probably not. That way you're going to be able to see the exact number of the top tier prizes that are going to be out in the game at the start of the game, which is the best way to do it. Then you're taking all the guesswork out, and all you're having to do is kind of copy and paste everything down to see how many of the total prizes per print run for that game are going to be. Now, it ain't going to help you none if they don't show you, any of these, so you don't know how many of those have been claimed, but at least you can kind of get a basic idea of how many of these prizes there are for that. So if you live in New York, again, hey, don't go buying tickets because I said to. That's not my motive here. My motive is to educate you guys on what you can do to mathematically increase your odds of winning and better educate yourself to play the lottery. Also, by the way, this is pretty cool. I almost forgot about these twice. I'm gonna cut my little light on here. And so I got some of these. Anytime anybody sends me any fan mail, I'm gonna give you guys one of these. Actually, let me open it up for you. Give me just a second. So I went out for you guys and I got some custom lottery scratchers made. So I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool. I may have to zoom in. These are kind of small. They're keychains and they work actually quite well. I was surprised, but they got my little YouTube logo on there. I'm gonna have to zoom in. But you can see youtube.com/ARPLATINUM. Yeah, so anybody that sends me in any fan mail, I'll hook you guys up. So anyway, like I said, this is a way that if you live in New York, you can increase your knowledge on what's going on. They don't always give you the information, but if you know where to look, you know the right time to look, you can kind of beat them at their own game a little bit. Make sense? Yeah. Anyway, as always, like, subscribe, comment, share, play responsibly. Send me some fan mail. I'll send you one of these and probably some Texas tickets. So thank you guys, as always. Love it. Love you guys. Appreciate everything. Donatello, if you're not using this, check it out. Maybe. Whatever. Holla at your boy. Thank you guys.